a flight delay and challenges to reach here. At this point in time, we would like to request Mr. Deenanath Harapanahalli to please come up on the stage and introduce us to the shortlisted top 50 pitches that we have shortlisted. Just to give you information, we had 53,000 pitches that came in, and the top 50 are here. I will leave the stage to Deenanath to please do the honors.
Hello, everybody. So, give me just a second. So, I will summarize this, and I'll also follow the theme of brevity on this one. But I do want to take some time for something very important, which is to recognize the heroes of the day. You're all the dignitaries of the day. Here, there are certain heroes of the day, and I'll tell you why. You know, Jay actually keeps making things very, 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 very difficult for the, the volunteering team here, because he keeps, every time we hit a standard, then he takes it another 3 notches, and then we, we sit there scratching our heads, how are we going to do this? So last time when the, when the ISF was over, he actually set a target saying, Dina, next time we need to have at least 53,000 startups. And I said, Jay, impossible. That's about half the startups that are there in the country right now. How are you going to get to them? So no. We have to at least reach out to them, get them, send the word out to them, and find a way to bring the best of the best. And then we have a certain standard. It's not like best of the best as, Mr. Srini Raju was telling that, the IITs and the IIMs, that is not the definition of the best. Who is best for what we are doing? Who will actually serve this purpose? So we actually hit that goal. I mean, every, we get these 6 a.m., 4 a.m. sometimes calls from Jay saying, did we hit the number yet? Did we hit the number yet? And this started 8 months ago. So we finally hit the number someday, okay? And I thought we were done, and then the number actually kept increasing. So it's gone beyond that, but 53,700 is where I said, you know what? We got what we needed to start with. Now, thank you. So we actually started putting, eating much of the, dog food ourselves. So put a lot of technology to use. We couldn't have done, humanly, the effort of screening all of them. And so ended up getting to about the top 800-900 about a couple of months ago. And then we said, now we get to the top 50 who will come here today. They actually pitched today. When a lot was going on in this auditorium in the morning, there were multiple pitch sessions going on in the side buildings. There are about 140 jury members who are actually sitting there. These are actually angel investors in our network, ISF Angel Network, several VCs, etc. They all screen them. Now, I want to do 2 things. One, recognize the teams, the startups that really, really did well, and these investors came back in a very methodical manner. We issue them a scorecard. We allowed our tools to rank them. So who are those top 10? I'll read out some names. Some of these guys actually had to catch an early flight. So they only planned for the first part of the day because that's when they're pitching, right? So 1 or 2 we may be missing here, but I still want to recognize as many of them as possible. So guys, I'll read out the names. If you're here, please do come and stand. I want you to stand behind these chairs and take. And we'll have I think the cameras are ready. So we can take so I just want to make sure. You guys can take the pictures, right? I don't want to get everything ready and then find that the camera is not there. All right? And then I want to get everyone else that is there and take a picture. Okay? We have a lot of other things to do in terms of following through. Their real reward is actually what I call as a money in the bank moment. Okay, and we are actually targeting to hit that money in the bank moment for as many of these as possible. Of course, they have to earn it. Just because they come here and impressed a few people doesn't mean they already got the money, but it starts, they're on a fantastic point right now to actually conclude that journey. So without further ado, waterfall automation. Yeah, please come stand right behind the, there you go.